Nannies. What's the worst thing you found out about a family? I'd been their nanny for ages. 2 kids, sweet as hell, and the parents both worked demanding jobs, so I was there 50 hours a week. I thought we had a great relationship. Everything was perfect for almost 2 years. Then little things started shifting. The mom started coming home early and just watching me with the kids, standing in doorways with her arms crossed, not saying anything. She started asking weird questions when I gave her my daily update. What did they say about me today? Did they mention me at all? Did they seem excited when I came home? I told her yes, of course. They always loved seeing her. She'd nod, but her eyes stayed suspicious. One day the older one told me, "Mommy asked if I love you more than her." I thought that was strange, but I let it go because kids say all kinds of things and I didn't want to make it into something bigger than it was. Then the mom started texting me new rules that had never existed before. Don't let the kids sit in your lap anymore. Don't let them call you nicknames. No more baking together because that's something mothers do with their children, not babysitters. No more special songs at bedtime because she wanted to be the one they associated with comfort. The little one cried because she wasn't allowed to hug me goodbye anymore, and I had to just stand there with my arms at my sides while she sobbed and reached for me. I tried to talk to the mom about it and she smiled tightly and said everything was fine. She just thought we needed clearer professional boundaries. The housekeeper pulled me aside the following week while the mom was upstairs. She looked nervous and kept glancing at the stairs to make sure no one was coming. "Be careful," she said quietly. This happened before. I asked her what she meant and she shook her head and walked away without answering. 2 days later, I got a text from the mom at 6 in the morning. "Don't come in today, or ever. You're terminated effective immediately." No explanation, no notice, no severance, nothing. I tried calling her and she didn't answer. I texted asking what I did wrong and she left me on read. I called the dad and it went straight to voicemail every time. A week later, I got a letter from a lawyer saying that any attempt to contact the children would result in immediate legal action and a restraining order. I spent the next 3 weeks going over every interaction trying to figure out what I'd done wrong. I couldn't sleep, I barely ate. I'd spent 2 years with those kids, watched them grow, held them when they cried, and now I wasn't even allowed to say goodbye. Then the dad called me out of nowhere on a Sunday morning. He was crying before he even said hello. "I need to tell you the truth about what happened." He said his wife had a complete breakdown. She'd been building a case against me for almost a year, collecting evidence that I was trying to steal her children. She had a folder on her phone with hundreds of screenshots and photos and videos, drawings the kids made where I was in the picture, texts from their iPad where they said they loved me, recordings she'd made of the kids saying they missed me when I wasn't there. She showed me the folder and said, "You were psychologically manipulating our children to love you more than their own mother." She said you were trying to replace her, to push her out of her own family. I couldn't respond. He said she'd threatened to take the kids and disappear forever if he didn't fire me immediately, so he did what she demanded to keep the family together. I asked about the housekeeper, what she meant by, "This happened before." He was quiet for a long time. Then he said, "You're the 4th nanny in 6 years." I felt my whole body go cold. She accused every single one of the same thing, trying to replace her, trying to steal the kids. The first one lasted 8 months before my wife had her fired for getting too close. The second lasted a year, and my wife told every mom in the neighborhood she was a predator who shouldn't be around children. The third one quit after my wife showed up at her apartment in the middle of the night screaming that she was calling the police. I asked him why he never told me any of this before he hired me. Another long silence, because I kept thinking she was getting better, and I needed help with the kids. "I'm sorry. I knew this would probably happen eventually, and I hired you anyway because I didn't have another choice." He said his wife was in a psychiatric facility now, and the kids asked about me every day. I asked if I could see them, just once, just to say goodbye. He said, "I don't think that's a good idea. I'm sorry." Then he hung up. His wife got out a month later. I heard they hired a new nanny in the fall.